everyone, it's Tracey from Mindless Crafting. And
Bill.
How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing good on this lovely Tuesday morning. We've got some hot weather here in Georgia. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just trying to adjust my camera to make sure y'all can see me okay. Just let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I am using the iPhone today. So hopefully everything will be good. So let's see who's in the craft room. Gate 10 is here. How are you? I'm just going to be cutting up some stuff for right now, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to attempt to do. It's going to be an attempt, so we'll see what happens. See, I can't even get the paper right, so y'all already know. Y'all already know it's going to be something else. Hey, Reagan Zig.
It's Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
With her 500 new subscribers.
I know. Hot Mess Crafting is on here. They hit the 500 subscribers. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to Hot Mess Crafting when you have a chance, because Shannon makes some really unique and awesome,
yes, she does.
And very awesome creations, okay?
Norma Watson.
Hey, Norma.
Preston better not be on that patio.
I hope y'all had a great
eating donuts.
A great weekend this weekend. Ariel celebrated her 26th
yes, she did.
birthday.
She's like, I'm almost 30. I say, look, you are so far from 30.
So she had a lovely birthday weekend.
I was like, I feel your pain, okay?
Hey, Crystal B. Queen, Kimberly Johnson, Teresa Fernandez. How are y'all doing? So I saw a card where they actually weaved it. Y'all, that card is so nice. I have no idea what I'm doing. It was on a short. So shorts go really quick. You know, like if you ever seen a YouTube short or like a TikTok, what do you call it? What does it call? A TikTok something short, reel, TikTok reel. I don't know. But I had to look at it like really quick over and over to try to grasp it. And I still don't think I grasped it, y'all. So I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to attempt to do it in front of y'all. Because who else to do it in front of but your crafty family, right? So I'm going to do a practice one. So don't even ask me for directions. I'm doing a practice one first. The best way I know how. And I'm going to have to draw lines on here too, in order to get it the way I want it. Because I just thought it was the coolest thing. So let's see. First, I want to measure this. Don't ask me for any measurements yet because I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Isn't that something else? I'm here trying to teach y'all.
While teaching yourself.
And while teaching myself, basically. That's basically
well, a lot of people do that, I'm sure.
So
I call it reverse engineering.
I usually do this off camera and try to, do like at least practice one time.
Hi, Jewel and Jwala. I know I said it wrong. Felt wrong, Jewel. Is it Jwala or
even,
Walla? Or neither one of them?
The J is silent, maybe? Or is it voila? Okay, so I gotta get a pencil and mark this. Because we're gonna weave a card today. I'm gonna weave the paper into the card, I hope.
Jewel says I'm a fan of you, but then she says rude. Maybe I said her name wrong, and she thinks I did it rudely. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. All right. Hi, Sarah Johnson. Susan Lee says it's a pretty morning in San Francisco Bay.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Susan Lee is on here. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get my measurements together here. Hey, BIJ Crafts is here.
Andrea White.
So now I have to see how long, how much apart I want my slits to go first, right? And so usually everyone does this off camera. You know, they'll do their practice run through, usually when someone is like a YouTuber, and then they'll do like a practice run through, or they'll just go through the process naturally with all of you, which is what I'm doing right now. So I want this to, I'm going to cut slits going down this way, but I have to decide how far apart I want those slits to be so I can weave my paper between them, if that makes sense. So this is my practice one. Okay, so I'm going to do,
You're going to do what?
I'm going to just go ahead and put little markings for myself on here.
Thank you, Andrea. Andrea says, good afternoon, beautiful people. Bill and Tracy, your shipping is amazing. Thank you so much. Love you both in your video.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you, Andrea.
Okay, I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to have to do bigger slits on here. Slits, slots.
And thank you, Carmina.
Yeah, I mess up people's names all the time, too. It's no big deal. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so this is my center point right here, supposedly. Right there is my center, which is what I love about this ruler. Start from the 0. Okay, so if I want to do 3, 4, that would be too much. Okay. I'm just going to go for it, y'all. I want these to be, I'm going to just make them a half inch apart. Just for the beginning. When I get better at this, I'll go smaller.
Look at Tyler
Dagger
in here. I'm messing up everybody's
You
name.
messing up everybody's name today.
Dagger.
Tyler Dagger.
Tyler, how's Shannon's dog doing?
That's Shannon's dog. That is not
It's
Tyler's
already
dog.
Shannon's dog. I can tell already. You're going to be in the doghouse alone now, Tyler.
Okay, so I want to leave a little bit of space at the top and the sides, y'all. So
well, the dog has wrapped itself around
this will make a lot of sense. This will make a lot of sense once I get my measurements together. It won't be as cumbersome. So I want this to be like maybe a 1/2 inch going down here. We shall see what it looks like, y'all. We shall see. So I want this much spacing across the top. I'm determined to weave this card, y'all. I am determined to weave this card. So determined.
Prayers, Bertha.
Uh-oh.
Now, Bertha says, keep her and her church family in their thoughts and prayers. One member lost her son, and our pastor lost his wife to cancer. Prayers.
Sending prayers to you. And I'm only doing this because I want to see what my slits look like once I start cutting my paper. But I can always erase all these marks on here. I'm just doing this for my own reference. And I was super excited when I saw the video, and then I'm like, ooh. Doesn't look like much right now. It's gonna look like something. We're gonna make something out of this.
It's inevitable. You have no choice. As long as you started, huh?
Gotta give it a try. And see, I have a little bit more space on that side, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I need a good eraser. My eraser is just like, yuck.
Get the dust, huh?
Yeah, it's like dried out. I had this pencil in here for so long. Everyone's sending hugs and love to Bertha. Okay, let's see what happens when I erase all of this stuff now. Let's see what happens. And I'm just going to use my scissor and cut into this because I can, right?
Tracy, guess who's in the house?
Who?
Jennifer Real.
Oh, Jennifer, hey. Glad you caught us on the live.
Hi, Barbara Cook. Tina Barker. Joy Gilbertson. Gaytan. Of course, I'm missing a lot of names. These are the ones I see on my screen right now.
So I'm determined to make a woven card for those of y'all that are tuning in. You're like, what on earth is she doing? We'll see what happens with this, because right now I'm like, I'm like, ooh, this could go wrong, y'all. It could go wrong.
But it could also go right.
If you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed, or if you've been watching and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notifications, because we'd love to have you as part of our crafty family.
Hi, Sophia Springer from Barbados. Reagan Zick says, this takes me back to 3rd grade when we made weave baskets for our desk.
Oh my goodness.
Reagan.
I remember doing something like that.
I'm telling you, we did that, and we would do, once we cut them like that, we would cut some slats crisscrossed in between from the sides. It was so much fun.
Okay, so of course that one is a little bit too long, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it.
Exactly.
And let's see. I need some going this way, some half inchers going the other direction. So I got my paper here. I'll use this.
That's a good question. Jennifer Real says, has anyone heard from Barbara Lake? I have.
You know, I noticed she's been kind of missing in action lately. Have not heard from her.
I'll have to check on her. See how she's doing.
I know it's summer, and you know, with 3 kids, trying to keep them busy for the summer before school starts again. Oh, and I forgot, I got to tell y'all, we got all of those those bundles, okay? All those bundles have officially shipped out yesterday morning. So we're super happy about that. Amy Cave says, hello everyone. It's a beautiful morning, but slightly warm for us.
Angelinos.
Oh, I love that name. Did you pronounce it right, babe?
That one felt kind of good.
It did.
It sounded musical, didn't it? Unlike what I
Oh,
usually
what? Don't
say.
let me start singing. She said it's a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Have you heard that before?
No, I thought you were going to
Oh,
say beautiful
what
morning
a
in the
beautiful.
neighborhood.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I think it says, everything's going my way. Something like that.
Get Beanie Free.
Or you can do an intro song, right?
Amy Cave says,
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Amy says, it's funny how we can all come up with a song for the morning.
I know, right?
There's a song for everything. I don't care what the situation is, there's a song somewhere. You may not like it, but it is there.
So imagine this in colorful paper, y'all. Some kind of colored paper, maybe. Or you can cut your slats just a little bit, different. Different colors, right? You don't have to use the same color. But this is just for demonstration purposes only. So I probably start here first. You see what I'm doing? And then go here. And then go there. Our first one. And it looks like it turned out okay. It looks like it turned out okay.
There you go. You're welcome, Andrea White. Be here in my hands tomorrow.
Tomorrow, y'all couldn't wait, okay? Now we do have the bundles have sold out. They're completely sold out. But we do have the stamps, the individual stamps. Let's see, I think I have some here. Let's see. We have them in photopolymer. Y'all haven't seen the photopolymer yet, so let me show you. Here they are. Y'all have seen the digital, but look how beautiful. So they are here in photo. This is what you're going to get in your hands.
And it's 10% off on those. I put
here. It's official in their physical form. Oh yeah, it was a weekend, wasn't it, Bill? Getting everything, making sure everything went out and on the the date that we promised.
Well, actually, we split them up. We were like, well, we have X amount for bundles, and we have so many people ask about individuals. We split out some from that. So
right, once we had all the orders fulfilled. Let's see who else is on here. Carmina is on here. So you see how I'm doing this, y'all? So yeah, this is how I figured I'd do it. So all I have to do now is start to I'm going to just go through it with I was going to glue it. I'm not confident though gluing it, but I'm going to go ahead and glue it, right? Because who else to make a mistake? There's no mistakes in crafting.
Exactly.
Let me not say mistake, right?
Susan Lee says, I've never seen stamps like that. A handsome group of guys.
Oh, thank you. They are definitely one of a kind, and we're just so thankful to be able to do it. You know what? It's going to be fun. The fun part, too, is going to be decorating it. And then I can't wait to try it, like, in some colorful paper. And my measurements are off, y'all, so this slat is a little bit longer. So I'll have to kind of go back and rework my measurements, but
I thought you were gonna say
hey.
we work my magic.
Okay, so I want this to be all the way up when I start gluing this, right?
Amy Cave says, not a mistake, just not quite how you want it.
Just not quite.
Rebecca Bosworth says that looks like lots of fun.
This is going to be fun. I could already tell.
Favorite music song says only happy accidents.
Only happy accidents, right? I can't wait to see what it looks like though when I'm done. And maybe I'll slip a little bit. So hopefully by Thursday, I'll have our next date for Mindless Crafting at midnight. I was looking at my calendar, you know, looking at appointments that we have and all of that. So now this one I started on the bottom and went up and around the bottom, up and around the bottom. This one right here, I'm going to start on the top, right? I'm going to start like this one now, the alternating one. Let me just show you. That's going to happen. Make sure that can come up through there. So the one that I went under, now you're going to go over and vice versa. You'll see in a moment. It's easy to show sometimes than to tell, right?
Sarah Johnson, that was a really, I like the comment you made in the Facebook Mindless Crafting group when you were like, thank you for the tutorial. And thank you for thanking me. But she said, I had some problems at first, but Mr. Johnson to the rescue. Took a look at it and downloaded in record time. And then she was able to work with digitals. How you like the digitals, Sarah? Deb Millsaps. She says, I'm a little late. She had to run to Walmart. Audrey White says, no mistakes, just moments for creative ingenuity.
Exactly. So I'm pushing this all as far up as it will go. And then later I can at least tell you how many of these you'll need. But like if you have a whole bunch of these, right? You know, little scraps. How many of us have this? These measure 4 1/4 for this card. Okay. So now I'm going to just take it and glue these parts here. Once I have it all the way, oops, don't let that slip up, okay? See, I love it. I love it because I can like go in and correct right in front of y'all. So when y'all see like the actual tutorials, it's different because everything has been figured out. But I think it'll be even much more natural if I can just show you during a live, see it all come together. But I think this will look nice. I could imagine all of the wheels turning right now. And y'all saying, oh, I could use such and such. Ooh, I have a perfect paper for that. Okay, so
Sarah says, she says she loves working with digitals.
Me too, Sarah. They are, you can size them. I like the fact that I can size them the way I want. Seriously.
Shannon says, I've been trying to practice making paper apple pies. Tyler says, why don't you make real apple pies? Dan, how about that? Shannon's like, and that's exactly why you're not getting your dog back, okay, buddy? Hi, Teresa Hunter.
Okay, so now I'm going under here. And I'm going up and under now. Teresa, thank you for my gift. I was so glad to receive it. She sent me a handy diamond painting tool. Okay, so you see how this is? Teresa, we're actually weaving a card right now. Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this, okay? I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Like, are we doing that today? We're going to make a song out of everything, right? So I'm pushing it all the way up, right? And actually, this is not how the card was that I saw on the, this wasn't how it was. Bill. I think that's why
Mm.
it's not how it was on the reel that I saw, or the YouTube shorts. That's what it was. It was a YouTube short. So I'm just gonna make up my own thing here, y'all. Okay, so now we're gonna glue this every other one. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Okay, so now this one is sticking out a little bit, so I need to go ahead and put some glue under that one. So you'll naturally see what needs to be done once you get started. I think the hardest part is getting started. So I guess this could even go this way if you wanted to. It can be landscaped or horizontal, right? You could use 2 different colors. Yes, Naomi, yes. And the reason I'm doing like this is because right now I'm like, let me just figure out how to do the regular one. Let me just use this as my prototype, and then later on, I could do the other one. Okay, so let's go ahead now, and this will go here. This one will go here. Ooh, this will look nice if you get the right combination of, did I say combination?
Combination.
If you get the right combination of papers, you can really make a beautiful card.
Amy Cave says, "Oh my God, Easter cards."
Oh, yes. Someone say Christmas also.
Exactly, Karen Hankerson. Karen Hankerson says, "This is closer to what we did in art class, except smaller. In school, we used large construction paper." That's exactly what I did, Karen. I thought I was doing something too, boy. You couldn't
It's
tell
gonna
me
look
nothing.
good. Okay, I got it. I got it. I see somebody stopping here and just cutting that and letting it be just like this without going all the way down. But we're gonna go all the way down. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, and you'll actually naturally be able to see what's supposed to be happening on here. Let me, actually, I forgot to glue this down. I'm getting so excited.
Okay.
Getting so excited right now.
Sandra Bishop says, "Mindless Crafting. Do you make the same size cards each time? And if you don't, how do you make the envelope? Also, where do you get your glue and glue bottles from?" Well, we get our glue and glue bottles from ourselves, from mindlesscrafting.com. And Tracey makes different size cards.
Normally I stick with the A2
Yeah.
size. You can make envelopes for just about any size you want. You just have to tweak the measurements. You just have to pick. I like the A2 size card. It's the normally most when you're mailing, I think most people do A2 size cards, but y'all put up what do y'all normally do? What size do y'all normally do?
So you think A2 is like the bread and
The
butter
standard size?
size for paper crafters who make cards?
I don't know. We'll see. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking them. I just like the A2 size cards. Now, I've done 4x4 cards before, but I think the tutorial
Tina
I did.
Barker does A2.
Yeah, I think the tutorial I did was for an A2 size card.
Teresa Hunter, standard A2. Amy Cave, A2 is her most normal size, but for being extra special, I've done as large as 8x8.
Mm-hmm. I've tried some of the larger cards, but the A2 seems to be the one I really like.
Yeah, I've seen Tracey, usually when I've seen her make really large cards, in every case, she usually makes her own envelope to go with it. Yeah. See you, Crystal. Crystal has to go.
See you, Crystal. So you
Deborah
see how
Shore
this is
says
coming
most of the time she
together?
does A2, but she does like the slimline cards made from 6x6.
Oh, yeah.
The finish size being 3x3, and she's done the 5x7 cards. Norma Watson, A2 mostly, some 6x6.
And there's a ton of tutorials on making envelopes for different size cards. There's a ton of them.
Sandra Bishop, I hope that answers the questions.
So I'm going this way. Now that I'm actually almost all the way down to the bottom, it's a little bit easier now to maneuver it in there. But yeah, we have art glitter glue, and we've got the Barely Art glue in our store.
And here's the link. I just put the link to the store in case. A lot of people, believe it or not, guys, even though we've had this store for 6 years, a lot of people don't realize we have a
this
store.
has to go here.
That seems so strange. Mindless, but hey.
What'd you put? Midas?
I don't know what I put.
Oh,
M-I-N-N-D.
It's like M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I.
P-P-I. We played a great game the other night. My nephew and his girlfriend came over. And first we were spelling. And of course, I got the first word wrong. I got most of the rest was right. It was an easy word. I would have spelled it right 100 times in a row. But for some reason, with everyone looking at me, I misspelled.
I know. It was just so different. Doing it like he brought like the
I was like, how in the world?
What he did was he brought his big erase board, right? And then you have to go up to the board and you pick a word for someone to spell, for that person at the board to spell, and you put them on a timer. It was the funnest game. We're gonna do that at one of our next get-togethers with the family. I think it'll be fun to do. But I was like, is this not the funnest game? So it was a spelling game, and it's nice. When everybody's watching you spell, it's different. When everybody's watching you. This actually is quite calming. Weaving paper.
Deborah Shore says one thing about the 6x6 is that they fit their regular number 10 envelopes. Karen Hankins says she does standard size, but also sizes from 8.5 by 11. Teresa Hunter says, I can't spell it at all. Teresa, we were listening to this comedian, he was like, he said, man, if I had to spell restaurant to save my mama, I'd look my mama dead in the eyes. Mama, I love you so much.
He said restaurant?
Yes. He said he was trying all kind of spellings to spell restaurant. I love you with all my heart.
Mama said, I told you.
But I cannot spell restaurant.
Okay, so we're coming along here, y'all. It is coming along. It's beginning to look a lot like something. Dee, 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 dee.
You know what? Favorite music songs, I can never spell restaurant either. You know what? It's the T-A-U-R. The T-A-U part that kind of messes you up. Is it restaurant? Restaurant? You try to spell it out. But most people say, we're going to the restaurant. So you would think it'd be R-E-S-T-R-A-N-T. Restaurant.
I thought you were going to say R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
We're going to the restaurant.
Well, it's like people calling the librarian the librarian. Well, I'm going to the library.
I'm going to the library. L-I-B-E-R-R-Y.
No wonder you can't spell.
L-Y-B-E-R-R-Y, okay?
Ah.
I tell you, we've got our son-in-law, future son-in-law on there.
I had to call him up, okay?
Because he's so meticulous. He's
I
an
said, no, at
engineer.
first I said, let me call up Chelsea so she could help me out. What word was
She
it?
messed up the word.
Oh, it was
onomatopoeia.
onomatopoeia.
Yeah, that. She came up with, and then Manny, that's her fiance. He said, "Oh no, that is not correct."
We got them on the phone and did a video call with them.
He's Nigerian. He's just brilliant. He's like, use it in a sentence. What's the etymology? Is that Greek? I said, hey, I don't know any of that stuff. I had to go in there and look it up. And okay, the etymology is this. Then the correct spelling is da-da-da. He got it.
He
right
went into like spelling bee mode.
Like, how in the world did he know that just from those questions? Is it Greek? I'm doing good to even have heard it at all. Is it Greek? Bonnie Glover says, hi, waiting in the food bank line.
All right, Bonnie. Look, I was in a spelling bee in 5th grade, and some of y'all probably heard this story before. And I actually didn't want to be in the spelling bee, but my teacher, it was by class, and my teacher was like, well, you're the best speller in the class. But I was the quiet, shy person. Now to get up in front of the whole school, and have to be in front of the whole school in the spelling bee is a whole nother thing. So I ended up coming in 3rd place, right? And I remember because that was my first time going ice skating. The top 3 people get to go ice skating. So I came in 3rd. My best friend Wendy came in 2nd, and I don't even know who won the 1st place. But the word that I went out on, y'all, leprechaun. And to this day, I have not forgotten how to spell leprechaun because I made a mistake. So that's what it looks like, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, that was just But I think this will look nice with different color papers woven through there. Let me look at this side here on the inside. Okay, just making sure that everything is glued properly. It can go this way or this way. Huh. Amy Cave said, I am a visual speller.
Sonia Creel. And then what was really fun, though, is when we played the game, what's it called, Tracy? We have to draw the picture. Pictionary. That was fun. I tell you what, my nephew's girlfriend, please.
I would draw a line, and she already guessed what I was going to put.
She was looking like a hawk. She wasn't talking nothing. She just had her eyes leaning slightly forward, focusing at the screen.
I love Pictionary because then I get to draw. I love Pictionary.
And by the time you draw 2 lines, she's like, Frankenstein!
Oh, a wood design.
Equator.
That would be nice.
How in the world did you get that? Hi, Tisha Cox, Firsty Hoffman.
Oh, so let me show y'all what I had made this week, just so y'all can see. I made a pretty believe card. Okay. So imagine I can like take some of these things off. If I wanted to, I could like cut right here. I could cut right here and actually add a window at the bottom. I'm just thinking. Or cut here, add a window at the bottom, and use this for something else. That's another thing that you can do. Here's one of the cards I did, masculine card. that I made using, let's see, is that paper? Oh, let's see if I can find the paper. Oh, I have a stack of just like all kinds of scraps, y'all.
I like that flower one.
But here's the one. These are flowers that left over from Ariel's birthday card. So I just said, let me pull this together and just do a card. I had the card base just sitting off to the side. Y'all talking about those A2 size cards. Here's the other masculine card that I made, which I thought he looked very distinguished in his suit. I went with a green because I knew it would stand out on the darker colors like that.
Amy Cave says that we watch Craft Roulette. What is Craft Roulette?
Craft Roulette. I don't. Was like you just it kind of sounds like something that would be mindless crafting. You just use some of the stuff that you have.
Maybe put a roulette wheel or something in it. Put different things on it and turn it, whatever you come up with. Is that it? Beanie Freak says, did you hear about the new Cricut machine coming out? It's called the Cricut.
Look, I don't even know
Venture.
about the one I have right here, okay?
Or the ones that was before the one that was here. Okay?
Is that the one that's $1,000?
Oh, I know when you heard of that one.
I heard of it. I think it's $999. Is that the one?
It got to do stuff for you, okay? You just talk to it, make me a, and it does it.
Oh, Amy Cave said you have parameters and you make whatever card you want that fits the parameters. Now that sounds like fun.
Teresa Hunter says those masculine cards are beyond awesome.
Let me show you what I use. That's the paper that I use the paper that we have in our store with the stickers. The sticker book. That's that Simple Vintage Essentials that y'all love so much. That's what I used. Let's see. I have my stuff bagged up because that's the only way to keep everything together. Look at this. That's the only way to keep everything together. Let me find my pen for my glue so it doesn't dry out. That sounds fun. It's a wide format machine. Sounds similar to the Silhouette Pro to me. Supposedly, they're coming out with a laser cutter like the Glowforge too. Okay, that makes sense.
They're making the individual house homes, the I can't even say it, manufacturing mega centers. Cindy Piper says, I'm kind of here in the car, goodoning.
I think she's saying good morning, y'all.
Goodoning.
So yeah, this is the paper that I use for those. But I like to throw a bunch of stuff on the desk and then go for it and make something out of it. Like right now I got so many different colorful papers. Like last night I had a lot of stuff left over and I just took some things and started gluing them together. And these will be added somewhere. I don't know where. All right.
Somewhere.
I had this little, y'all remember this image? I had little sunglasses on something. I cut it out and colored it in. And so those were like just little embellishments that I was working on last night. So y'all know, okay? Now you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me see if I can make a woven card out of, I want to use some like more than one color, right? Yeah, this is the paper I use for the masculine cards.
Which one was that?
That's the Simple Vintage Essentials. I think it might be sold out. I'm not sure.
I think it is.
I think as of this morning, it may be sold out.
I think you're absolutely correct. Ouch, Cinnamon.
Cinnamon got you, huh? Cinnamon, what you doing?
Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Oh, well, it is. It's out of stock. There's ephemera here, though. Yes, dog.
Yeah, this paper pad is excellent for masculine cards, which is why I use them for this. And then I use these. These are the metal. This is that same Simple Vintage. These metals. So if you're looking for stuff for masculine cards, we're always looking for stuff. Like a lot of people said they can't find stuff. This would be great. This is the metal pieces in that Simple Vintage Essentials.
You're talking about the...
And I think there's more sticker books left.
The ephemera? Oh, the metal hardware.
The metal hardware. It's not metal, but it looks metal. So that's what I used when I put it around this area here. See that? And the guy's hair is actually like, almost like a metallic. Like a silver metallic. I wanted his hair to be like that. And the same with this. You see how these look like metal? I love it.
Amy came, I need to do that. Amy says, last night I was doing cord management. I got a power strip that she could screw on the underside of her desk. And she did her thing with it. I have a bunch of cords under my desk, so the only problem is the desk is glass. But I'm sure I'm not the first one to have that problem. Yes, dog, about to scratch my legs off.
Yeah, I'm shocked he's not downstairs with Ariel.
Let me take them down.
Okay, so let me go ahead and put these aside so we can do another woven card. Just got to get the right paper. And I've got a ton of paper strips, so see what we've got. Let's see if I can finish this one off too. I'd hate to use some of these other papers here. I need something that's going to be good as a paper strip. Let's see what you have. Gaytan, you said you. I know for some reason, to me the darker colors. I go by what like Bill's taste. He loves the darker colors. Although he has this shirt that's one of my favorites. It's like a bright orange. And so I've used that that bright orange. I've used it before. I mean, I just love that he'll wear that bright orange color. Okay, so let's go ahead and I am going to use one of these papers. I've been very anxious to get into this Berry Fields paper, y'all. So let me see. For this card, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strips. I used 8 strips on that one. So let's see what we want to do with this. This is a pretty paper too. This is a 6 by 8. Look how gorgeous that is. Ooh, that is gorgeous. That's pretty. Okay. That's pretty too. Looking for some good paper to weave with. While letting y'all see what this paper looks like. Bill, can you bring both the stamp cleaners up?
Yes, I'll go back down and get them.
Deb Couture, we're gonna check in one moment, okay? Deb, you said, can you tell me if the Ranger water-based stamp cleaner will, oh, I lost your comment. Will clean the hybrid Mindless Crafting ink. Also, does the Nuvo stamp cleaner, does it contain alcohol? Now, with our stamps, when you use them and you try to clean them, they may still have a staining on them. That's what photopolymer does. Doesn't mean that the stamp is not clean though. So you see how this is? This, you could tell this was used already. And even though the black ink, the hybrid ink wasn't cleaned, it looks like it's still on there, it's okay once you clean it. The ink is off. But what happens is, because it's a photopolymer stamp, you'll notice that with all your photopolymer stamps, the ink doesn't come completely off of it. Like if you stamp it in a red and then you stamp it on your paper and then you clean it, you may still see the red on there. It's clean, but that's what photopolymer stamps do. So Bill is going to bring up the 2 cleaners that we have in the store. Oh, I want to use this so bad. Look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous. There's the other one is on the side by the window. Maybe 3rd row down. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me just see if I could read through this packaging on here. Let's see. I'm going to check on this for you. I love when I could answer questions in real time. Okay, so this one right here, it says cleans any dye or pigment water-based inks from stamps and hands quickly. So it fine mist and gentle, non-toxic cleaner, will not harm rubber or cushion mount stamps. Okay, look at this. It says bubblegum scented, acid free, and it's non-toxic. It doesn't say anything about alcohol in the spray. Okay, so this one, here's the Nuvo. This one is the Ranger. Here's the Nuvo. Let's see. I'm looking to see if it says anything about alcohol. Cleaning fluid for rubber and clear stamps, ideal to use with the Nuvo stamp cleaning pad, which I don't have that.
I just put a link that'll show you what both of them are.
Yes, this one says it contains something called glycol, and another word that I can't pronounce. Of course, it says do not ingest.
You know I can't.
It says do not ingest.
But
it doesn't say anything about whether it has alcohol in it.
Beanie Freak, guess what? Tell your husband he just missed his window. And what do I mean by that? Beanie Freak says, I just asked my husband about his favorite flower, and he said he really doesn't have one. What he should have said was, you, my dear, you're my favorite flower. You're fired!
Oh, okay, Deb, I get it. I get it, Deb. She said, I'm trying to avoid alcohol because of my oxygen use. Okay, gotcha, Deb. I hope that helped a little bit. Okay, so I need to go ahead and make a decision. This paper looks so pretty on both sides that I can't even make a decision about which one I want to use. You see that? It just looks so pretty on both sides. That's going to be a tough one. I need two that are very, very contrasting. Okay, I'm going to use these two. And I might weave it a little bit different than the other one. That's if I want to if I want to start playing around with stuff. Or I could use it and just leave it this color and weave this through it to see what it looks like. Huh. I'm gonna try that.
You got so excited.
I did. I'm gonna try doing that. Let me see what happens when I'm already making a mistake though.
Mentally.
Let's see what happens if I do that. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and do this because I don't want to keep thinking about it so much. Okay, so my dog is going up and down the stairs like... Okay, so I'm going to use the center point of my Tim Holtz ruler. And so it looks like this is the center point right here. Right around there, right? But looking at this card, you don't really have to be at the center. Unless you absolutely want to. Okay, anyway.
That's for the OCDers.
You don't have to be at the center, but unless you like really,
unless you're surrounded
really
by
want
crafting
to.
police.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and leave that little ½ inch there again. This should go a little bit more smoothly than the first one, but first one wasn't too bad, was it?
It wasn't.
Okay, so let's go ahead this way. I'm just going to put my line there just because I need that line when I... Okay, and if I do 1/4 inch slits on these, it should come out okay. 1, which means my cutting is going to have to be very precise on this one. 1/4 of an inch. Y'all are so quiet right now, aren't you? So quiet. Okay, 1/4 of an inch. Did Gooby go out?
He's back. He's right here, scratching.
I wasn't sure if he wanted to go outside. If that's why he was scratching you.
No, Ariel's cooking bacon downstairs.
Oh, that was it? He wanted bacon. Okay, so I know that's a lot of markings on the card, y'all. I'm going to go back and try to erase some of them.
Hi, Susan Tracey.
So if you're like me, this is going to be different because I'm going to have to, I won't be able to cut that straight. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is going to be different right here. See, now I was going to try to just get it in my machine. I need my bigger, I got to get my bigger paper slicer.
Where's it at?
It's right here. I'm trying to use my little...
The baby slicer.
My little baby slicer. I want y'all to see this, so I'm going to go all the way down here. Move some of this stuff out the way so y'all can really see what I'm doing here. Can y'all see that? Make sure that I'm in the camera there. So you can line it up to the 1/2 inch marks on here. And then you just go up to where your point is, right? To make your little slit. And then you just, so you don't go all the way up. You just go part of the way up, right? Because I'm just going up to the line. So that way you get your little 1/2 inches, your 1/2 inch slits in there.
I was holding my breath when you took the scissors. I thought you would cut without making any lines.
And see, I'm off on a little bit on some of those, but that's all right. I was holding my breath too, Gayetan.
Brenda Saxon says she's eating salad and baked chicken.
Mmm.
Being all healthy over there.
How come my lines are not coming out right? Okay, let's see what happens here. We're gonna see. I'm going by that top line there. I trust my top line is lining up okay. So we're not gonna worry about these right here. I used my ruler. I was doing the human measurements, and this is not gonna work with human measurements. So I'm just lining it up, and I'm looking here at these lines at the top. And I'm sure some of you are like, oh, I could use my such and such. So however you do it, see, I'm just lining it up right there. Coming right up to the top there. Ooh, these are going to be some little weaving, okay. And I have till 2 o'clock to do this, I think. What time is it, babe?
It is 1:06.
Oh, okay. So I have some time. I think I can get it done. So I'm using these lines here that I measured, not the bottom line. So just ignore those bottom lines, y'all. The bottom line is ignore the bottom line.
Exactly.
And this is the vintage Berry Fields paper that I'm going to use. I think it's going to look really nice in there. The berry vintage, these two particular ones. We'll see what it looks like. I'm real excited about this, though, y'all. Can you tell? And if I happen to mess up, guess what? It's okay. It is okay. So if you don't want to do like smaller slots like these, do the big ones, okay? I just want to go small and see how it, instead of go big, go small, right? Normally I would tell y'all think big, but I'm telling y'all think small, okay?
Carmina says, I purchased this from you and I love it.
Isn't it a gorgeous paper? It's like one of those papers, like, I don't want to cut into it. It's too beautiful. Okay. Right, and you can space them out more if you want, you know? You don't have to have them this close together if you don't want to do all of that weaving, but I'm going to give it a try. I'll do it for y'all. Ooh, I know the crafting police is going to say you didn't have it all figured out before you started. No, I didn't.
Fired.
Mindless Crafting.
How dare you come on here.
I got my license to mindlessly craft, okay?
Coming on here unprepared. But it was mine. I don't care. Get the warrant.
Oop. Thought that would stay in there, huh? Ooh, I think I got it.
So this is more delicate.
Okay, look at that, y'all. Woo!
You got some work to do.
Ciao.
You got work to do, baby.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that out because I'm gonna leave this out because I'm gonna need to cut these into small slits. Yeah.
Susan
Okay,
Tracy
so let me
says,
see. I'm gonna just erase some of these though.
Susan Tracy says, it's like if you decorate cakes, you don't want to cut into it because it's going to ruin your creation.
I know.
But that usually changes with the first bite.
It sure does.
Beanie Freak says, that looks like a lot of work. You go, Tracy. Brenda Saxon says, I need to bring out my craft paper and tools again.
Anything for my crafty family, okay? I'll do it for y'all. I'll do all of the mistakings and stuff. I'm just drawing the lines on here because it helps me. If you don't need any lines, then y'all go ahead.
Exactly.
And imagine doing it with wider slots, you know? Just a whole nother thing, you know? So we need at least 4. We need this to be cut to 4 1/4, right? Because we want our slits now to go this way. And I don't even know how many of these I'm going to need. I'll have to count them after.
Susan Tracy says, I used to decorate cakes, but now I just buy them. Well, Susan, now I just eat them.
Okay, so we're going to do very, very small strips on this one. Very small. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, that's going to be some weaving.
You get ready to weave, okay?
These are quarter of an inches, y'all. Move out the way. Move out the way.
You get ready to eat. I mean, cut.
Yeah, Bill.
Cakes. Susan
I see.
Tracy
I see.
Eating cakes. Susan Tracy.
This is not for someone if you're in a rush. If you're in a rush, do the wider slots. But if you're not in a rush and you just want to just kind of play around, see what the patterns look like. I think it's going to look pretty with the yellow. I'm gonna alternate. Look, to add more to this, I'm going to alternate. I'm alternating with the yellow, okay? So we'll see what this looks like.
Oh, you can doing some stuff now.
Okay, cut this down to 4 and...
Cindy Piper says, oh my gosh, 1/4 inch
4
strips.
1/4. I know, right? Woo! And I'm doing it live, y'all. I think this should look pretty, though, once it's done. We'll see what it looks like. Because I have no idea right now what it's going to look like, but we'll see. Imagine getting your Christmas paper out and doing something like this. Red and green, maybe. Sarah, what about if Sarah's still on here, your sorority colors? Jill, that is hilarious. Is this easier than diamond dots? Diamond dots is easy. It just takes longer. You want to be patient with it, with your creativity. Oh, Carmina, you use the Ranger because it's non-toxic, the cleaner. Good advice. I like that y'all are sharing. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, I don't think I would need to have to. I'll cut more if I need to. I don't think that I would need to, let me see, glue each one down other than maybe the first and second one. So every other one of these, I'm going to push up, and it'll make the weaving go a little bit quicker. And that's just me. I think it'll make the weaving go a little bit quicker. So let's start with this one. Oop, let's go put this one through here first. So up and down, up and down, up and down. Here's my little tool. I need to push this all the way up. Let's see if I could use this. Push this all the way up. Ooh, that's holding in there pretty good too. Huh. It's really holding in there, y'all. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this one. So I'm going to see if I need to go back and glue. We shall see. These smaller weaves seem to be a little bit different. I don't know where Bill went. He left the room, didn't tell me. Okay, so me too, Pamela. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like. Seriously, it's almost like the diamond dot thing. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. So I'm just bending these up just to kind of, every other one. So I started on the top, went under. So now we're going to start on the bottom and go under. Okay, so now I'm just going to slip this right in here and push it up as much as I possibly can. Bill, you disappeared. We didn't know where you went.
I had to do something real quick.
Oh, okay.
Susan Tracy, you might have read this already. She says, I can't wait for Christmas again. My favorite time of the year. Making Christmas cards and tags. Best time of the year to create. So much fun.
Oh, yes.
What about Christmas in July? Not the same, huh?
Oh, this goes under. Sorry, y'all. That last one will go under. And so far, that's what it looks like. Oh my goodness, y'all. See those first one? Oh boy, y'all. Oh boy. I can't wait to see what this looks like at the end. I can't wait. So the smaller slots are not a, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I need my little pokey tool.
Jill Pound says, so talking about weaving last week apparently inspired you.
It did.
Gaten says, I probably went downstairs to get some bacon.
Sound like he's eating something. I knew he was snacking on something.
No, I had to check on something on my laptop.
Okay, so again, up. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead through here. And just making sure that this one is up. Every other one now up. And that kind of locks this in place. Right? So I'm trying to push this all as much as it would go up so that it can stay close. And it looks straight. That's the main thing, is that it looks straight.
So really, you have to glue the ends then, huh?
We'll see. I mean, I may still have to go back and glue them. I'm not sure, though. It looks like it's staying, though. I might have to glue I think I'll have to glue the last one, but it looks like, especially if it's smaller, it looks like you don't have to glue it. But if they're larger, it looks like you're going to have to glue it.
Carmela said, no, I went to get donuts. They're all gone. Believe me, I would have probably got one if one was down there. You know, I kind of remember something like that. Karen Hankinson said when they were in school, they made the basket into lanterns. I remember something like that.
I remember that.
And they would take the paper and fold it around or something and do so. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long. Can't remember.
Okay, let's lay down the next one. So we're going over again. We're getting our yellow. And I may have to do more of these, but that's okay. Because I cannot wait to see what this looks like. And I'm pushing it all the way up. Pushing it all the way up, y'all. And now that one comes down. All right. It's coming together, y'all. I know, Susan Tracy, it already looks so good already. Oh my goodness. It wasn't me, Bill. Whoever it was. Oh, it's a delivery coming. I don't know why our deliveries always come around the time of the lives.
to mess with us.
Maybe 12 noon seems to be a thing.
Let me go get my package for the Porch Pirates.
Okay. And you know what? This paper goes really well. The cardstock that I'm using, that I use for the base, it goes really well with this. Okay, let that one go down and this one come up now. Bill went down to get a package, some packages. I think there might be some products, y'all. Okay, and this will go up here. And I'm just alternating now. That's all I'm doing. Just alternating. Just kind of easier to lay it down. It goes up, this comes down. This one goes up. This one comes down. It just makes it easier for me to slide my paper in there when I do it like this. So far, we've been pretty good not to have porch pirates. Amy, we've been pretty good not to, we've been, you know, we haven't had any. But we do have the P.O. box, which is now somewhere else.
Then we got her second monitor. Amy, on a day when I was waiting for the delivery of my iMac, it's something else huge. Remember that?
No one took it.
I
We're
know
talking
you
about
did.
porch pirates.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Remember we said deliver by signature only.
Oh, yeah.
Signature only, that's it. If no one comes to the door, just keep it.
Right, and they left it outside too.
And also we got a notice, says delivery, and we were about 5 minutes from the house. And I looked and saw the picture, because Tracey was driving. I was like, oh my God! We rushed on as fast as we could. This huge, 2 huge packages were up front. I was really upset.
They even tell you don't, like if you have big boxes that you have like a flat screen TV that you bought, do not don't leave it out. Like after Christmas, a lot of people leave their boxes up by the
dumpster area.
Well, right by outside, like by their trash can, and people watch that. Unfortunately, thieves watch.
I chop all my stuff to pieces.
So you got to be careful with that too. Okay. So that's going to fit right in there. Very snug. Just looking to see what that one looks like.
Joe Pound says this card is going to be so beautiful.
It's going to be a beautiful card. Okay.
You know what? Okay, Beanie Freak says, I get upset when they're supposed to be signed for, but they do not even bother to knock on the door and leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's not good either.
How about when they say it's delivered and you go out there and nothing's out there and no neighbor has it, and about 2 days later it mysteriously shows up?
You know, we've had a neighbor that, in particular, they keep getting our address mixed up with theirs, but they're so good at bringing it over.
And they way around the corner.
Like the husband will, and we've done the same thing for them too. Their stuff has been dropped off here, and we've taken it around to their house too. So I think I'm gonna have to go back and glue like these ends over here, and that's okay. I'll go back and do that.
Brenda Saxon says, who was the delivery company? I think it was UPS. Or either FedEx, one of the two. It was a big player. You would think they would know better.
I think it may have been a FedEx, babe. Stuff like that I know does go through FedEx.
Oh.
Okay, so this is where it's going so far. So it's coming together. It's coming together. Cause it's beginning to look a lot like crafting.
Listen, actually, if you weren't talking, this would probably go faster.
It would. You know, I'm stopping, I'm looking up at the comments, you know. Interacting. But if we were sitting at a table, you know, we'd be doing this thing and we'd be talking. We wouldn't really be, you know, we'd be looking, not really looking, but looking down every so often, but we'd be talking and crafting, you know, multitasking.
A lot of people are saying how they got deliveries, and even if the people kept them and tried to act like they didn't know what you were talking about, most of the people like Walmart just gave them what the order again.
Yeah, I'm sure they account for, you know, losses like that, you know. Like, who was it with their delivery? Amazon, the delivery was completely off. I don't know if you remember that. Like, it was like a bottle of expensive perfume, and I called, like, hey, what do I do with this? And the person was like, just keep it. And it was like a really nice, high-end perfume. And I was like, huh? I said, you don't want me to send it back? You know, I mean, it's not opened or anything. Like, the boxes, you know, they were like, nope, just keep it. Yep, so I got
You
a
know
free,
what? I
free
don't
bottle of
understand that
perfume.
either. Andrew White says, speaking of delivery, I just received a package from UPS, and it's original package for all to see. We've been getting packages from different people. Who was it? They'll just send it in a transparent, clear thing where you can see, oh, this is some
Oh, yeah, I
pants.
noticed that
This is a
now. They've been
warm-up
doing
suit.
that. I don't know why they've been doing that. It's like we don't even want to box it up or
It's
anything. Are
absolutely
they trying to
clear.
save or something? It's like a clear packaging.
I don't like when they do that. Oh, what Jill Pound said. She said, did I see her comment? Hi, Rhodesia. Rhodesia said, woo, just joined. Gonna watch while running on the treadmill. Okay, Jill Pound said, oh, she said, speaking of UPS, they could be going on strike the 1st of August. My brother works for them. He said, if you get mail orders for prescription drugs or something, get them now.
Oh, really? Oh, look at it. Putting the same color in there, y'all. Not paying attention.
Okay, Amazon, Deborah Construction says Amazon does that, but tells you so you can choose different packaging. So maybe in the order somewhere there's a question that says, do you want different packaging or something? I don't know.
Look at that.
You're coming down the stretch.
Coming
right?
down the stretch.
Bye, Carmina.
I'll post this in the group too so that y'all can see.
Jasmine says that looks very pretty. Tracy, I like the idea.
I am really liking this. So now I already see that as I get closer to the end here, it looks like the paper, this wants to shift. So I'm going to have to glue those sides down. And I'll go back and do that.
MK says, my regular UPS guy is so nice and such a cutie. He always takes a few minutes to converse with me. I truly appreciate him because some days I may not see other people if not for him.
Mm.
Our UPS guy, remember Tim, Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
This guy was so nice.
Where is he?
Remember they changed him. He
Oh, I was
stopped
gonna
by.
say.
He had literally stopped by one day and said, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I don't see y'all anymore, but they switched my route. But I thought about y'all. I just want to come out and say hello."
Oh.
But we like him so much. I think for Christmas or something, we gave him a Amazon card. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
He was
Such
not
a
only was
nice
his
guy.
personality, he was always so attentive
Yeah.
and making sure the packages were
Always got a
carefully,
smile on his
hidden
face.
sometimes if he could, and he would always ring the doorbell if we, so 9 times out of 10 we were there, but
Just got a smile on his face all the time.
always had a smile on his face.
Yeah, when you get people like that, I mean, seriously, like I have to, I mean, you could always thank them with a card, right? Or some kind of gift.
People like this.
Even the cashier, remember at Walmart?
Oh my goodness.
This young lady was so, she was so sweet, and just, I don't know, something about her. And I was like, "What's your Cash App?"
And she's like, "What?"
And she was like, "Huh?" I said, "What's your Cash App? I want to send you a gift." And sure enough, we sent her a little gift, and she was like, "You know what?" She said, "Thank you so much." She said, "I had just moved here." You just never know what someone's going through. And, in the days of cash, I just never thought to me, ask her for a Cash App because, I'm still not used to that Cash App thing. When people put
we went somewhere to get some donuts for Ariel's birthday, which I ate some of them, but and not only did it take credit cards, they also took Cash Apps right through the card machine. Remember that, Tracy?
they sure did. I was like, "Y'all do Cash App
She's
at
on
Donut Shop?"
Venmo, this, and she started
like, "Oh,
naming all
yeah."
kind of stuff. I was like, "What?"
They do have a Cash App business, though. I just don't think we have a Mindless Crafting Cash App for
We don't
business.
think about it like that.
We don't really, yeah. Okay, so this is what it's looking like, y'all. Almost to the end. And don't worry about it curving up. That's just the natural thing that it does. Once I have everything stable and in place, I'm going to straighten that out. Okay, so let me go ahead and...
You're coming down the stretch.
Coming down the stretch.
So you would use that to make a card.
Chatting
use that as
and
the base of a
crafting.
card, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Ava Lee.
Hey, Ava. You found an ink?
Oh, she found a stamp cleaner. It's
A stamp.
It's non-alcohol.
Oh, what's the name of it? Okay, I'm putting that one down on here. I think I might be able to put one more, and that might be it.
I agree, Jasmine. Jasmine Javier says,
Wow, look at that.
Those are the ones that understand the job. It's not just dropping off mail. There's nothing wrong by just smiling and saying hello. I love when people give a stretch to their jobs. What it is, people like that are touching lives. They're changing lives.
It's just in his, you could tell it's just in his demeanor, too.
It's
That
almost like a
particular
ministry.
man, just,
Yeah.
yeah, there's something about him. I mean, you didn't mind going to the door and actually opening the door and saying, "Hey, such and such," because he just had that, that thing about him.
Yeah, it is.
I hate that they changed his route. Okay.
We had
And
another
this
girl one time.
I think
Remember
it's the last one.
remember that girl who was so strong, she picked up the whole, we ordered a, what's the thing called? The freezer where you store your stuff. The freezer. Remember she carried the freezer by herself?
Oh, during the pandemic,
I
yeah.
was like, oh my God, this woman is strong.
What were you watching? From the window?
Well, I got ready to, I opened the garage and to go out there. And by the time I got out there,
She
was
was already
halfway
there,
up the
huh?
driveway. She had the whole refrigerator on her shoulders walking with it.
She said, yeah. She said she does that a lot, doesn't
That's
she?
what she said. She said, oh, this is nothing. I was like, what?
Okay. So let's see what happens here. This last piece is definitely going to need some glue on it. See that? So I'm going to go back and glue it now. Add a couple little dots of glue.
Yes, Karen Hankinson. She certainly did have skills.
And then this will probably have to go down. Well, let me glue it first. Let me glue it in place first. Just make sure this is all the way in on the edges. So I'm going to glue this piece down first. Only because I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that on that last piece. Yeah, unfortunately, we have packages that were ripped open before we even got them, you know? I'm like, really? And then the stuff is still in there. It's like someone's searching for something. Oop, that's coming out. So let's go and put that back in before I glue it. I think I better glue the two ends first. Under, over, under, over. Under, over, and under. Okay.
Just think, you're at the end.
I'm at the end. I've only just
There's always an
begun.
No matter how long it seems like it is. Exactly, Tina Barker. I was wondering that. Tina says a local crafty friend kept missing dies from her order, and one day her post lady, who she did not trust, came by with a pile of mail, some ripped open. She told my friend, "You sure do buy a lot of dies." Tina said, "Now how would she know that they were dies unless she explored the packages?"
Wow.
Exactly. I thought that.
Giving herself away, huh?
Give yourself away. She sure gave herself away on that one. Because if they were gone, they wouldn't have been in there to have been seen since the package was ripped open. So how do you know?
Okay. Ooh. Probably I put this under a book or something to keep it, you know.
What, put a book on top of it?
To stop it from curling.
You want a book?
No, I mean overnight or something. I'm just gonna bend that just a little bit. So I would go back and do some of these. Put these right into the edge there so that way it can stay. Like these right here, I would do these. Let them stay in place. What time is it, babe?
1:41.
Okay, not too bad.
What y'all doing stuff?
in that little 1/2 inch space. I'm okay with that. I mean, if you don't want the 1/2 inch space, just cut it down even more. Oh, Johnson's Baby. Is that for cleaning your stamps? Johnson's Baby Shampoo, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of glycerin, and 1/2 cup of distilled water. Oh. Yeah, this glue is something else, Susan. Thanks, Tina. And see, just by gently bending it, it actually did what it needed to do. So let me go back and kind of fix this right here and put some glue on that. Okay, that had glue on it. Did I put any on there? I can't even remember. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of weaving.
So, Amy K, did department manager find the desk?
So the person that gave that idea, their YouTube channel is called My Life in My Craft Room. I'll have to go check it out. I love this woven card. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so let's look at the inside here. So that's what it looks like on the inside. If you want, so like these right here, let's go ahead and glue these down too. Now we get to see all the stuff. Or you could also take some, why does that have 2 on there, huh? Oh. Okay. Okay, that was the one that, there's just one that I was supposed to go under, but that's okay. It's okay. You can take another inside sheet and just place it over this to cover that inside part up if you want. Excuse me. All right. So cute. Okay, let's count how many of the oh, that looks really, that's what the inside looks like.
Well, there you go.
Okay, and then this was supposed to go under, but is anyone going to really count all of those? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 rows. So 12 of these little slits going this way. And that's at the 1/4 of an inch. And then you can go back and say you want to take one of these, let's see what we got here. There's some cutaways in there. All right. Oh, look how pretty that is. That's pretty right there. I pick you, so very sweet. Ooh, the car. Spread your wings, love you, a bushel and a peck. Just seeing what other cut aparts they have in here before I start cutting stuff apart. Look at that.
Hieroglyphics.
Is that
No,
not
it ain't.
cute?
It's rulers, isn't it?
Let me see this one right here. Kind of liking this.
Karen Atkinson said, "What pad is this?"
This one is the Simple
Fields.
Vintage Berry Fields. Might just pull the paper out, y'all.
I just put the link in there.
I'm liking that little red across the top. Let's see. Because you can take something and now you can go right across the top with it. Like right there. But I'm going to use something a little bit different on there.
You're welcome.
That one is cute
I like
too.
the bike.
Yeah, that bike is nice. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Y'all, this paper is gorgeous. This is paper that makes you not want to cut into it, but you need to cut into it. But it'll make you not want to. Okay. Ooh, this is nice paper right here. Boy. Okay, I got one of these already. I may have to cut one of those strawberries out. How much time we got, babe?
It's 1:49.
Just a tiny sliver of the green to tie in this green right here. Okay. Just a tiny sliver. So that is like a 1/2 inch. That little piece right there is 1/2 inch. So what I'm thinking about is putting just a tiny piece of green there. Okay, we'll see. We shall see. Because I think it'll bring in some of this right here from this one. Yeah, Frida, come back and watch the replay.
Karen Hankinson says, "Is this a new paper pad?"
No, it's actually been in there for a couple of weeks. It's not that new. But it is gorgeous.
Linda Ville says, "Tracy, good work."
Thank you. Thank y'all for being so patient with me while I figure this thing out.
Yeah, Karen Hankinson. I put the link for that paper up earlier, right above.
You know what happens when we do this during the live and y'all try to go back into the store, right? I could either put it right there in the corner. I do want to add some dimension to it though. But I want to tie in the green too.
Karen Hankinson says, "I love seeing the thought process."
Oh, thank you. I like sharing with y'all because I'm sure y'all go through the same kind of thing where you'd like, do I put this here or do I put it here? So you can do your card this way or it could be this way. I'm going to do it this way. It just feels natural to me to do it that way.
Pamela Scurry says, "Oh my G, I have that paper set from you all. Now I really have to try and make the card." Rebecca Gable says, "Got here late. Love your singing, banter, and honesty, and anything with mindless in it is my
Oh,
cup of tea. Much respect."
thank you. I know there's a lot of y'all on here just like me who love the mindless thing.
Hi, Kim Wortham. Kim says, "Hi there. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. I've been following you since way before the pandemic. I've
Oh,
even ordered from your store.
awesome.
I stopped watching lives because I couldn't concentrate on work.
Ah,
I was so excited about your digital stamps, especially the ones with the faces that look like me and my family."
oh, I love it. And we just released the men's, so it's in the store now, in the photopolymer actually.
Kim also says, "It's so hard to find stamps with African American images. I've gotten several things in my cart, but I wanted to make sure I could work with it."
Oh, I'm so glad. Hopefully you were able to figure it out. And Bill did make a video
Uh,
with the digital, so
Hold up, Kim Worthen, do you have Microsoft Word? She doesn't have enough space to download LibreOffice. Do you have Microsoft Office? What type of computer do you have? Is it Windows or is it Mac?
I got to
What
cut another one of these out. I got to.
if you have Microsoft Office? You can use it instead. I'm gonna get the link for one of the videos. Worst case scenario, believe it or not, you could also do it with Google Docs. But I like LibreOffice only because it's so easy. Microsoft Office is almost the same, but let me get that link for you.
I think it's going to need more than one strawberry, y'all. Let me call Strawberry's name too loudly. Where is she? She's probably somewhere.
Probably sleep. Once she ate a piece of bacon,
That was
sleep
it
is
for her.
next.
Mm.
Believe me.
They love that turkey bacon, y'all. Don't be afraid to cut into your papers, y'all. Seriously. So fun. So this one I'm going to just put right there. And of course, I'm going to add dimension to it also. I had some strawberries this morning in my oatmeal. Karen Hankerson, she said those strawberries look so good. But my brother's keeper bundle sold out so fast. Thank you, Lord. I ordered mine in the pre-order. Yes. That is probably one of our most popular. So now they're in the store individually. And I just added a little bit of green on top of there just because I wanted to tie it into this down here. So, and then you pop a few little gems on there, you are good to go. I got to add some dimension to that, y'all. This will probably be the only card where I don't have to do stitching on it.
All right, Kim, I just put the link for you right there.
Oh, thank you, Norma. And imagine getting to play with all of the other stuff from this This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So you can use this just to create your cards. Everything just goes together. Don't be afraid to cut them up. Oh, I still want to put more on there for dimension. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll put this like right about there maybe. Yeah, something like that would be cute. Okay, and then at the top, that is so cute.
It is.
Oh my goodness. Now I would put like a
Kimberly Johnson said you could stitch the strawberries.
Huh?
You could even stitch the strawberries.
Who said that?
Kimberly Johnson.
Kimberly, let me get my because you know I was missing my stitching, right? Didn't think about the strawberries. I'm talking about I'm thinking the edges. But look at that. Let me finish this part first. I can't jump ahead of myself. Kim, you just got me all excited now again, okay? All over again.
And strawberries brought it to life.
So we need to add like a pop of red here. That looks like the center to me, so. And remember, we're mindlessly doing this. We weren't like, oh, I wanted to make the woven foundation first and then do the other part. And then put these little Dollar Tree gems that have just been in my desk serving absolutely no purpose until now.
Sarah Johnson says, my daughter came down from North Carolina
Oh,
to see her aunt in the hospital and cook us some salmon stuffed with shrimp, quinoa. Hope I said that right. But
quinoa?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That don't sound nothing like quinoa, did it?
It's like
Quinoa.
hors d'oeuvres sound nothing like
And Brussels
the way
sprouts.
it's spelled.
I'm about to throw down.
Oh, you about to go in, huh? I need to go to the farmer's market and get some more salmon. Okay, y'all.
Amy Cave says she's gonna do the craft roulette. She's gonna enter a card.
This is adorable.
You know,
Okay, let me I need to make like a thing for the inside of this. I could either cover it up or just leave it the way it is. Huh, kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that.
Quinoa out of Quinoa.
Same thing with hors d'oeuvres.
Yes, why don't they spell Kingwah? Okay, quinoa.
Brussels sprouts are good. So now, whose idea was this to do the stitching? I'm actually gonna go just along the edge of here with this white, just a little bit. And then we're gonna stitch around it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. That person is going pretty fast. Okay.
Amy, I'll write down craft roulette. We'll look see what it is later.
How cute is that? And now, I still have that naturalness on there. And now I'm doing stitching on the strawberries. Y'all may say, strawberries don't have stitching. They do now.
You know what? As a general rule, I don't like Brussels sprouts. Tracey did something to Brussels sprouts a few months ago. They were so good, I was stunned. I found myself saying, what? Am I actually liking Brussels sprouts?
I don't need a whole lot of stuff on my Brussels sprouts. I'll just eat them the way they are.
No, you did something to those. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I put it in the oven that time?
Yes, but you added something. I don't know what it was.
I can't remember either. I think I was experimenting.
You need to find that experiment again.
Is this not adorable, y'all? Look at that woven card. This y'all, the paper is just, we may have to work with this paper on Thursday. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
Just use everything in this paper pack. Because this is just, ooh. You could actually use this to make those cards we made, the trellis cards too. It's got some really pretty patterns in here. This right here, look at that. You could take each of these and do something with it. Okay, where's my little slivers of paper here now? Just want to make sure that I don't need to go back and glue some of these edges down. I think everything is good. Oh, they're talking about different things that everybody's cooking. Turnips and... Who likes, what is the name of that one vegetable nobody seems to like? I love them. The slimy ones. What's the name of it? Okra. Oh my goodness, I love me some okra.
You like slimy okra?
Yes.
I do not like slimy. I like fried okra. I do not like slimy okra.
I'm not surprised.
I do not like slimy okra. Thank you, Amy K.
Great idea to get Tracey on what?
Craft roulette.
Who said that I'm on craft roulette?
No, Amy Cave is talking about.
No, I saw Tina Barker said something about. I need.
They're talking about craft roulette. Yeah, see, fried okra, that's a different animal. People fry anything, won't they? Twinkies, all kind of stuff. I saw somebody fry some Oreo cookies.
Someone fried some Twinkies. We were like,
Fried Oreo
I think I was okay with that one. I saw someone had like a popcorn with mayonnaise recipe. And I was like, I'm out.
Fried mayonnaise, they're able to do something wrong to it.
No, they had mayonnaise mixed with popcorn.
Ooh, Amy K, fried green tomatoes. Now that's a different animal right there. You ever have fried pickles? Those pretty good.
No, I think I'm good with that. Bill, it looks like all the things that you want are fried, babe.
Susan Lee says she did the okra and gumbo. Now, surprisingly, I love the okra in the gumbo.
I could see that being good.
That is good. I don't understand how that works. I never had that. Amy Cave says fried green beans.
What, like with onions and stuff? Fried down with onions and things?
I don't know. Amy Cave?
I needed just one more of this, y'all. Put right there. I couldn't help it. All right. And what time do we have, darling?
It's 2:06.
Okay.
Or 8. I can't tell what that last letter is. Get up on it. Yeah, 6. Alicia Matthews says okra and canned tomatoes over rice.
We, for some reason, always okra and canned tomatoes over rice. I can see how that would be good. Okay, so this right here, y'all, look, I was thinking about one of these flowers. I can go and cut one of the flowers out from there, but look at all the different things you can do with these. I mean, there's so much you can do with these. So, yeah, stay tuned for Thursday. And then Thursday we'll also make the announcement about Mindless Crafting at midnight. which should probably be early August. We couldn't fit it in for July, but I wanted to wait until the product got here so I can tell y'all what exactly we're going to be doing for Mindless Crafting at midnight, and I can get everything shipped out to you on time for that as well. So
here's a different combination. Amy Cave says, I like macaroni and tomatoes with bacon. Rebecca Gable says, my mom made the best apple pie. I tell you what, Tracey would definitely be your friend because she loves us some apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Of course, now in moderation, but yeah, I like it. That'll be my cheat dessert. This is what I love about card making, y'all. Look at this. Look at the different, like just everything, like how the different styles, like this, it's endless to what you can create. And I only did this card because I happen to have this card base, but didn't know what to do with it. And then I just stamped the big old believe on there and, added these in. I mean, that's basically added. I had extra flowers from Ariel's birthday card. And so I wanted to use them up. But look at the different styles. It's just so much. The possibilities are endless. Endless. Yep. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. I hope you were inspired by this. Grab up this paper right here because it'll probably be gone now that I mentioned it. It'll probably sell out. But this is a gorgeous paper. If you haven't gotten your stamp sets of the guys, the men, go ahead and get those. They are in the store now. You can buy them individually.
Let me put that link right quick. It's
yep.
10% off too. So.
I want you. Oh, that's right. The men's stamp set is 10% off. I'm inspired. Okay, good, Bertha. I'm glad you're inspired. I wanted to try this, and this is my first time doing this. So what started here? If you don't want to do the intricate,
if you don't want to do the intricate, then don't.
Intricate. If you don't want to do the intricate weaving, then just do the one that's that's not as intricate. So grab up your paper. This is a great way to use up some of those scraps too.
Okay, I just put the link for that.
So thanks for being so patient with me as I tried out my first card. These, of course, this is the 1/4 inch strips. 1/4 inch strips. This is the 1/2 inch strips. Okay.
Hi, Ann Guziak. I didn't realize you were on here.
Hey, Ann. And if this bothers you where you say, oh, this is just too big on that side, look, take your trimmer and trim it right down. Okay. That's my solution. Nothing fancy. All right, y'all. Now we're going to go ahead and leave because I got to go make me a smoothie.
I had to go take me a nap.
Bill has to take him a nap because, reading gets him very tired. Okay.
Hey, fundamental.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
This was so